Welcome to New Vision's Echo Tip, episode number 7. Hello, I'm David Ward, an assistive technology instructor with New Vision, located here in Southwest Virginia. And today's Amazon Echo Tip will be in particularly focusing on how to find out about the weather. Now, it may seem kind of simplistic, but there are different aspects to this, and it's kind of a good reminder for many. Or if you've never asked it about the weather, you might find this very useful. So weather comes in very helpful. Do I need a jacket when I run out the door? Do I need a hat? Is it raining? Do I need my galoshes or my umbrella? And you might think weather very specific to where you're living right now, but what if you're going to take a trip to Florida or Texas or California? What's the weather where I'm going? You can even find that out as well. And so we're going to focus on all of those things. Now, one of the things we need to mention first, it might be categorized as a limitation or a caveat, something you need to do ahead of time, is your Amazon Echo, when you plug it in and you're using it at home, at first it guesses where you're located. It uses the internet to guess your zip code and location here in the United States. Now, it can generally pull pretty accurate weather based on that, but if you want to even get more specific, you're going to need to go into your app and specify the exact address of your home, and that will probably help with some weather-related stuff. But generally, you'll probably find that it's pretty accurate even if you use it now. So, and I'm not going to say her name because your echoes are probably still listening, but if you install the A-Lady app on your smartphone or tablet, you can go into Settings and then go to your particular Echo. Say you have more than one, Echo number 1 or Echo number 2. You go to the one that you have. If you only got one, there are only going to be one device listed. You would tap on that, and then you would go to Location of Device. So that allows you to have echoes at home or at work in different locations and specify different locations for each. And that way the weather or whatever you're trying to find out, maybe a business later we'll discuss that's nearby, is accurate. But in weather, it will particularly help. All right, so we've reached that time again where it's time to press that button on your Amazon Echo, the microphone button. It's got a little picture of a microphone on it, and it's got a slash through it. Now, the reason you're going to need to press that, especially if you're listening to this tutorial on your Echo, is she won't respond when I'm demonstrating what you would do and saying especially the trigger word or the wake word, the A-Lady's name. So you'll need to press that button. If you have a traditional Echo, the ring around the top will turn red and you'll hear a thump sound. And that means that her ears are shut off and she won't respond to that name. Now, you'll need to undo that at the end of this podcast just so you can go back to using your Echo. But you're going to need to press it right now. And I'll give you a moment to do that. If you're on an Amazon Echo Show or a device that has a screen, likely you'll have a red bar across the bottom. That's also a visual indicator that she's not listening. All right, so I'll just give you a moment to press that button. Okay. And now let's do a demonstration. Alexa, what's the weather forecast?
In Roanoke, it's 36 degrees with intermittent clouds. Today, you can look for showers, with a high of 63 degrees and a low of 36 degrees.
Okay, so there you go, our little weather forecast for today. Now watch this, you can even do something a little more sophisticated. You could ask about tomorrow, or you can ask for several days out. For example, Alexa, what's the 7-day forecast?
Here's the weather in Roanoke for the next 7 days. Thursday, 72 degrees and showers. Friday, 66 degrees and showers. Saturday, 40 degrees and snowy, rainy weather.
Alexa,
Sunday.
Stop. So you get the idea. She goes through each day and iterates what's happening. Now, these aren't the only ways you can check the weather. You can even say something like, is it cold outside? Is it raining outside? Like, Alexa, is it cold outside?
Currently, in Roanoke, it's 36 degrees with intermittent clouds. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 63 degrees and a low of 36 degrees.
So you get the idea. You can be very specific if you want, and it'll probably isolate particular. Now, let's say you're going to take a road trip to Florida, Tampa, or something like that. You can also check on your weather outside your zone, your area, and you just do it like this. Alexa, what's the weather like in Tampa, Florida?
Right now in Tampa, Florida, it's 73 degrees with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 64 degrees.
Okay, so it's that easy. Well, that'll bring the conclusion of this Amazon Echo tip today. But next time, we're going to focus on math. That's right, arithmetic and math, and how to use your Amazon Echo to do math. So that'll be our next tip. So once again, it's that time again to turn your microphone back on your Amazon Echo. That way you can get back to using it and maybe even practicing some of the things we discussed today. I'm David Ward for New Vision, signing off. Thanks for listening. This episode is brought to you by New Vision in connection with a grant from the Foundation for the Roanoke Valley and with the kind use of WVTF Studios. For the newest information and content about what New Vision is doing, please see the website newvision, ROA, the first three letters of Roanoke, .org. That's .org. New Vision is a nonprofit that provides information services and assistive technology training to the visually impaired living in Southwest Virginia. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision.